Okay, team. So I'm basically done with my investigation. And I'm gonna be making a video. I might have to break it up into some parts, but to try and keep it bite-sized for everyone. But the information you're gonna see is going to make you upset. And it's made me upset. And I'm going to be talking and showing you guys the real chart because I found it. The one chart, if you can trade this chart, you can understand the full basically the full manipulation. You just worry about that. I compared these charts together, and there are trades that did not show up in the charts that we are given. You have to be really, really on your toes to see some of those trades. But with the chart that I'm going to be showing you guys, it is very clear. And so I hope you guys are patient, because what's going to happen is if we can start using this chart in conjunction with the trading, then we're going to have a big edge until the season of manipulation is over, which I believe will be after the crypto winter. And kind of how Prophet Robin said that, he said there is a lot of there's going to be a burnout that people are going to have because of the manipulation. It's true. People are going to feel burned out. They're not going to want to trade, and rightly so. You probably shouldn't. But if your goal is just to hold, you're going to be fine. You know, just like I always say, if you're just holding XRP, what it wants you to do is just kind of lock away the key and toss it away until next year, and you're going to be fine. You're going to be okay with all the waves. But there is going to be some waves, and there's still chances for profit if you know what you're looking for. But it's like a game of chess. You're playing against your opponent. Your opponent is very, very smart. The markets are designed to shake you out. The markets are designed to make you lose money. The markets are designed to fake you out into buying when you shouldn't be buying, and there's a lot of things that the markets can do. And there are times when you can find the true intentions of your opponent, and then you can really have a leg up on them. And so we thank God that God is helping us to start understanding these things, because God will save us from things that we can't see, things we can't calculate. For example, I've been calculating XRP to the best of my ability, and I see things and it looks good to the best of my ability. But we also know that there's other external factors that are at work. There's times when the whole market's crashed for an altcoin, right? And you may have an altcoin that's like, wow, it's good and it has a setup, but then after it hits a target, it gets like right back into place and falls with the rest of the market. And normally that's not really normal. That's not organic. That's not how markets really should work. You have these coins that have their setups, and then some of them are really set up, and then you may not get any fruit because of Bitcoin. Bitcoin basically takes down the whole market. But is it really Bitcoin at all? Or is there something else where it's going to have a big effect that's pulling Bitcoin strings? The answer is yes. There's something else that is pulling Bitcoin strings. And if you can find that, and you can start trading that, and you can start understanding that type of data, then we can apply our skills to that type of data, and we can really have a leg up on even what Bitcoin will do. And so the charts that I'm going to show you in my coming video or videos over the next few days, I'm going to be diving into some of that. So I want you guys to stay tuned. And either way, we thank God. Some of you guys were able to get my warning out. I do have a team that works with me, I do have a team that works with me, and there's a lot of praying people that can understand things in the spirit even before they are coming to pass. So we know that God is really helping us and warning us about what is to come. And we want his help. So be in prayer about all these things. Pray for me. Pray for this channel. If you're on our Patreon team, you should be really good because you're getting my instant notifications, my maps in the middle of the night. Sometimes YouTube takes a little bit to upload. Sometimes they take a long time to upload. Sometimes I'm not able to upload a video on YouTube, but I can always usually get a chart out real quick. So if you guys are on my Patreon, the site, I'll put the link in the description. If you guys are on our Telegram group, I'm notifying that group as well for XRP and Bitcoin. But I want you guys to be successful. I don't want you guys to lose a lot. I want you to, if we should be taking our profits, then let that be shown. And if we should be exiting our best calculated positions, then let's exit and let's be calculated. But let's find out what's really going to happen to the markets as a whole, and we're going to really be more successful. So anyway, guys, I'm gonna leave you with this, and I'll be working on these things. So look for updates either tonight or in the coming days. And I'm sorry, guys, if some of you guys were messaging me, throughout the night, and some of you guys were, I may have seemed rude or quick. When I'm in the markets, I'm not reacting without I'm trying not to be emotionally involved. Okay, so you always have to distance yourself. What is the rule I always say, and then I teach in my trading? Never fall in love with your trades. Never fall in love with your trades. You won't catch me wearing an XRP t-shirt, okay, unless after the boom. You won't see that kind of thing, because that is not, I'm not part of the XRP club. I like the XRP opportunity, but I'm a trader. So I'm ready to get in, move quickly. And that's how you have to be when you have the mindset of a trader. Now, if you're just holding, fine, buy your t-shirt. That's okay. I also have to say this. So I want to say I'm sorry if you caught me, because I'm responding to YouTube comments, some of them. I'm responding to our Patreon team. I'm responding to our Telegram group. I'm calculating numbers. I'm running charts. And then I also have personal life and family that I take care of. So I'm running some stuff, and I'm letting everyone know that if you catch me and it seems like I'm just really quick, it's because I'm quick. If you see me, I may seem rude. It's not because I'm rude. It's just because I'm like, it's go time. I'm moving. I'm thinking, I'll have time to feel emotions later. When I'm trading, I can't be emotional about trading, because then you get attached to your money. The Bible says where your treasure is, there your heart is also. So there's a natural gravity to where we put our treasures or our possessions, our monies, to put our hearts there. So as a trader, I have to learn to react with that emotion. If I'm in a lost position, but I'm so emotionally attached to this, but I need to sell, I won't be able to sell, because what's going to happen is that you're going to not be able to let go. And then price could really come down, and you needed to sell. Everything inside of you should have helped you to calculate that. But you were too in love with your trade. You were too attached to your money, so you couldn't take a loss. Then the small loss turns into a big loss. That happens. Because you're like, oh my gosh, my money. And you have to think of it like a game. In a game, sometimes if you're in a battle, you're not just always on offense. Sometimes you're on defense. Sometimes you have to step back. Sometimes you have to get in that mode where you're detached from the situation, and you have to think of it like a game. That's why sometimes robots that just buy and sell generalities, they can sometimes be consistent, and humans can't. But if you can ever pair the intelligence of a human without the emotional dissonance from your trading, you're going to be more successful and consistent. Okay? Also, when you're buying, there's a tendency to buy at the very tops of green candle bars for humans. You start seeing money going up, and your greed starts going up. Money and markets are moved by two things: greed and fear. Greed, buying when you shouldn't be buying at market tops, or buying when prices are falling and there's no reason to buy at those times. There's no calculation to buy. Your greed may be telling you, I just want to trade, and that can help you overtrade. Or fear of loss, so you're not selling when you should be. Or fear of missed opportunities. Oh, I don't want to miss the gain, so I'm going to buy now. And if you're a trader, that's not correct. As a trader, you have to be separated from that. So I want you guys to be aware of your feelings. As it would go. It's kind of weird, but now I'm thinking, Master Yoda says, be mindful of your feelings. They can betray you. And it's true. It's really sad. I mean, funny, but it's true. Your feelings can really betray you. So when you're in the markets, you have to think like strategically. Your mind has to think. You have to sometimes take a deep breath. You have to sometimes even step away from the markets if you have to. And sometimes you'll see me doing that. You'll see me just what I do every Sunday. I always say, as my custom, don't expect me to answer my questions. Don't expect me to be running all these charts. Sometimes I'll be keeping an eye on it if I'm in an open position. But for the most part, I'm not looking for entries because I need to rest. And you guys have to too. Everyone has to find a balance. Everyone has to find a balance. There's things that are more important than money. If it's all too much for some of you guys, it's better for you just to hold and forget about it till next year. But for those who are trading, you have to master your emotions. With all that said, you're going to be surprised at the charts I'm going to show you coming in this week. Because as we look for a position, we're going to be good. There's an easy trade that's coming up on Bitcoin soon enough. It'll be here. I see it. I can see when it's coming in. I don't know the number on Bitcoin, so I can't calculate that just yet, but I can see what it's going to look like and where it should be coming in. Until then, I'm content with being out of my XRP position. We are right on a major point in time in the line, but it's better for me to follow the Spirit of the Lord and the leading of the Spirit of the Lord, and what the Lord's also confirming in our prayer times, rather than just the data alone. Because again, the data can be manipulated, and there's other factors that you may not understand, and I'm finding those out. So guys, be looking forward to my videos. I may post one today, but I'm trying to figure out how to organize what I'm going to be showing you guys. And from there, we're gonna have some good trading to go, but it really needs some patience. I posted out that video, and we got like 1,500 people. I think like 2,500 people watched it just to see me share just a little bit. And yet not many people spend time on learning the trade. So I understand now that a lot of people are just wondering, what am I doing and why am I doing what I'm doing? I have two positions. My trading money, and that I buy and sell, XRP up and down, accumulating, selling, accumulating. I have another position, a third position with a leverage position, where I primarily used to take short positions. If I know price is going to go down, I'm going to sell on that position, like if I'm selling Bitcoin or if I'm selling XRP. The other, that one I don't make public. The other position is my holding bag, which I'm hold either way. In case I miss the overnight activation, which I'm expecting, which I don't believe I'm going to miss it, I always keep that bag ready to go. XRP that I don't sell, XRP that I don't touch. I just have it ready for activation. So my main two is my holding bag and my trading bag. You need to remember who you are. According to my last video, according to some of my videos, I'm always asking you guys, what kind of trader are you? Holder, investor? And then pray for me because, I may be under attack for some of these things. but I pray that I'm not. So I love you guys, and I love you in Jesus' name. And I bless you guys, and I'll get this out to you. Take care. I'll be seeing you guys soon.